The holiday season will soon be upon us. Just like any other holiday, this presents an opportunity for us Airbnb hosts. But as I'm sure you've expected, the pandemic is creating both opportunities and challenges for this holiday season. Tune in to the end of this video to uncover how you can make the most of this holiday season. For some hosts, the pandemic has been a banner year. For others, it hasn't been that great. Regardless of where you are, there is always room for improvement. If you've never made so much money from your Airbnb, then I'm sure you could even be earning more. And if the pandemic has killed your business, then you need to outperform your competition. But before you take any action, you need to take stock of where you are. And to do that, I've created a 5-minute quiz to see if you're leaving money on the table during the pandemic. The link to the quiz is in the description below. If you have a burning question about hosting, then I'll be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern to answer all of your questions. Join me, won't you? Welcome to another episode of Airbnb Uncovered. I'm Matt, the creator of AirbnbUncovered.com and Airbnb Superhost. On this channel, I uncover some of the best kept hosting secrets and share with you everything that I've learned after hosting over 3,000 guests. My tips, tricks, and best practices are focused on helping new hosts earn more revenue, attract the best guests, and achieve Superhost status faster. So if you're new to hosting on Airbnb, this is the right channel for you. With the holiday season just a mere 5 weeks away, the time to start thinking about how it will affect your Airbnb is now. And no, it's not too late. According to the most recent data from Guesty from September, 40% of bookings were made within 7 days of a check-in. Last-minute bookings have been the trend for the past few months now, and it is expected to continue into the holiday season. Guests are waiting longer to book stays, and that's not surprising with the ever-changing dynamics of the pandemic. Like, why would you book something 45 days in advance only to find out that everything is locked down and closed when the time actually comes? So how do you make the most of this holiday season? Another finding in Guesty's industry report is that guests are booking longer stays across the board. And this is a trend that you want to be taking advantage of. Fewer returns and longer stays is good for profit. Because you don't want a short stay over the weekend ruining your ability to host a longer reservation over the holidays, you are going to want to create a rule in your calendar with a minimum stay, then apply it over the holiday season. If you're not sure how to do this, then join me live tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and I'll explain. There are 3 broad categories of guests who will be traveling over the holidays. 1, families. 2, single people or couples who are traveling to be close to their families. And 3, regular vacation goers. Starting with the first one, families. There will be lots of families this year who want to gather together and get away from the city. These guests will be looking for large spaces to accommodate everyone, including the availability of a large dining table to host their Christmas dinner. To please these guests, ensure that you make available a folding table and enough folding chairs to seat everyone, as well as some extra blow-up mattresses for the youngsters. Be sure that you are not exceeding Airbnb's new 16-guest maximum rule. And please don't take this advice to mean that I'm suggesting you scale up to accommodate large gatherings in your home. Instead, consider that 2 or more families may be in the same social distancing bubble, and they may want to come together in a space that is large enough for everyone, and that's different than their home. Still on the family theme, another type of guest this holiday season will be guests who are traveling to be closer to family. But instead of staying with the family, they're opting not to stay with them and instead need accommodation nearby to help socially distance. The needs of these guests are simpler and are generally in line with what you'd normally provide for your guests. If you're finding this video useful, then please give it a thumbs up and help me grow the channel. The last type, escapists, will be familiar to you as an Airbnb host. These are our usual guests. These guests are looking for a vacation or a change of scenery and are using the downtime from the holidays to travel. You can expect that the vast majority of these guests will be coming from within a 300-mile radius, as long distance and international travel has been severely restricted, as we pretty much know. Question: have you ever decorated your Airbnb for your guests over the holidays? Tell us about it in the comments below. How to attract these guests? The short answer is with your pictures and your description. Create a holiday picture in PowerPoint or another photo editing software that lists the key reasons why a guest would want to book your place over the holidays. You can choose a generic holiday picture from the web, but it's even better if you can use a picture of your space decorated for Christmas, and then add some bullet points along the side highlighting why a guest would want to choose your place. On screen right now is an example of an image that you can create in PowerPoint or Google Slides. Just save the slide as an image and then upload it to your listing. This slide took me maybe 10 minutes to create, and the longest part was choosing the best picture. Include in your bullet points things like a large dining room for large family meals, a fully equipped kitchen for making holiday dinners, blow-up mattresses available for youngsters, close proximity to transit to easily visit loved ones during the holidays, holiday decor available, and one final one about traveling during the pandemic, since it's going to be on your guests' minds. List something like thorough cleaning and sanitization between every guest and self-check-in available. When it comes to your description, you want to be a little bit careful here. You don't want to completely overtake your listing with holiday messaging. Remember that your listing will still be seen by guests looking to book between now and the holidays and after the holidays. So just add a line or two at the end of your description that highlights how your place is ideal for travel over the holidays. Strategies for maximizing revenue during key dates is what this channel is all about. On my channel, I share tips, tricks, and the tactics that I've learned over the years after hosting over 3,000 guests and earning over 7 figures on Airbnb. If you found this strategy helpful, and I hope you did, then please give this video a thumbs up. And if you liked what you just saw, then you'll probably want to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel, and not forgetting to click on the notification bell to be alerted of when I post a new video. Remember to join me live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time and 11 a.m. Pacific, where I'll be doing a live Q&A. Bring all your questions about hosting, and I'll see you there. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you back here next week with another tip, trick, or best practice for new Airbnb hosts.